Well, in this tutorial, what we are going to see is that how we are going to click on this button. I'm going to start new activity, and to that new activity I should get some back button, right? So that I can come again to same login activity. Okay. So I have already created the profile activity. Can you see this? I have already created the profile activity. Nothing is there, right? I have already created simple blank profile activity, nothing is here, and on the click of this profile action, what I'm saying, on the click of this profile action I want to start this new activity. Okay, so what I will do is that, see over here, I'm going to create new intent, and this and the profile activity dot class means whenever you are going to click on the profile button, this new activity would be getting started. Let's see that is happening or not. Let me restart this app and see that is happening or not. So on the click of that profile button, new activity should be started, right? I hope this should work. And if this work, what we are going to add a back button over there. See, if I tap this profile button, it is starting new activity. Now I want one back arrow over here. I want one back arrow over here. How you are going to get that back arrow? Remember that above is nothing but the action bar. You can say get support action bar dot set home enabled. Can you see set home button enabled, and make it true over here. It will give you one warning. Make sure that your action bar is supported over here. Okay, very important thing to note over here is that if you are going to go in the resources and the values, and if you are going to check style.xml, make sure that you have this theme. This is material theme, remember that, right? And material theme comes with the action bar. If you go to the manifest file and if you check here over here, no action bar, right? Activity theme underscore no action bar means it is not going to show you any kind of action bar. But whenever you work with this app compact activity, one action bar comes to you, right? And that action bar is nothing but this, what you can say, this. If you go to the values 21 style.xml, you can see this app no action bar over here. It is over here, right? But you would be getting one this bar, title bar, right, which would be working as the support action bar, and that's what you are doing over here. So in the next profile activity, what I'm checking, get support action bar dot set home button enabled, and I'm making true, right? So in this case, what it is going to happen, see, you'll come to know, it is going to provide one back button, but there would be no action, right? What should be happen on the click of the back button, that is not defined yet. What happen is that get support action bar set home button, let me restart it. Sometimes it might not work because of compilation material design. What I'm doing is that, okay, let me check what's happening and come back. Okay, see, we have called this method set display home as up enabled, you can say true, right? Set display home as up enabled, true. Impact of this button is coming over here, but presently nothing is happening on this click. You can say go back and click here, go back, see, back is not happening. Now what I want to do is that if I am going to tap on this back button, it should take me to this activity, right? Generally that could happen. Okay, so here again on options item selected, this I'm going to say, right? And by default ID of that back button or that back action is this. If, what you can say, item dot get item id is exactly equals to android dot r dot, what you can say, id dot home, then what you can do is that finish the current activity, right? Finish current activity, so it will go to earlier activity which is at the top of the stack. See, right, which is nothing but at the top of the stack. Now whenever I'm going to click on this button, it will take us to profile activity with the back button. See, profile activity with the back button. If you are going to click over here, it will take you to the login activity, profile activity, and the login activity. So this thing you might need in multiple scenarios. Suppose there is one register and the login button. If there is no registration and user want to log in, you are going to provide one button over here. On the tap of that button, you are going to open registration activity, and registration activity should have back button at the top, which is called as navigation, something like, right? So this is all about how you are going to create the simple navigation from one activity to the another activity, right? Okay, now in the next lecture I am going to show you some predefined templates like navigation drawer, how it works, then swipeable tabs like WhatsApp, right? So if you like our videos, keep in touch, right, and subscribe to our Code Cool channel.